Hang on, hang on.
Look inside your tiny mind, then look a bit harder. Cause we're so uninspired, so sick and tired of all the hatred you harbor. So you say it's not okay to be gay, well I think you're just evil. You're just some racist who can't tie my laces. Your point of view is medieval. Fuck you very, very much. Cause we hate what you do and we hate your whole crew. So please don't stay in touch. Fuck you very, very much. Cause your words don't translate and it's getting quite late. So please don't stay in touch. Do you get a little kick out of being small-minded? You want to be like your father, it's approval you're after. Well, that's not how you find it. Do you really enjoy living a life that's so hateful? Cause there's a hole where your soul should be, you're losing control of it, and it's really distasteful. You think we need to go to war? Well, you're already in one. Cause it's people like you that need to get slew. No one wants your opinion. Fuck you very, very much. Cause we hate what you do and we hate your whole crew. So please don't stay in touch.
Welcome, everyone. All right. This one is not going to be long, I promise. So, okay. The first song was for Queenbee. The second song was for my haters. I don't want anyone to think the second song was for Queenbee because it wasn't. The second song was to the assholes. And whoever brought up Beetlejuice earlier, I told you not to bring up Beetlejuice because Beetlejuice ran her mouth yet again. So, and if you don't know who Beetlejuice is, don't worry about it because I'm not saying her name. But sure enough, and ask Reagan who Beetlejuice is. If you're a Patreon, ask Reagan. She'll tell you. All right. So let me say hi to everyone. What's up, members, Patreons, subs, mods, haters, lurkers, fucking assholes, everyone in between. I don't care. I know everyone thinks that I'm going to go crazy again. I'm not. I know everyone's expecting me to go nuts. I'm not. I am going to do this as calm and rationally as possible, because maybe that's the only way I'm going to get my point across. Plus, I was live for 2 hours, then I went on Kurt's panel. I was on his panel for a few hours discussing AWP, and now I'm back on my panel. So I've been on a long time. I'm starting to feel like Marissa. Isn't it sad that I got to explain every single detail, Stephanie? I absolutely agree with you. 100% agree with you, but I need to, obviously. That'll never happen, Crimson. Tyler won't turn on me. Zap Girl won't turn on me. Certain people just aren't like that. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and explain what is going on. All right. Let me start at the beginning. Me and Queenbee had a fight a couple of days ago. This wasn't something that happened today. This actually happened about a week ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. I'd have to look. But unlike others, just because I fight with someone doesn't mean I go live about them. Doesn't mean that I down talk them. Doesn't mean that I talk shit about them. I actually kept pretty quiet. I never said a word. I said something to Patreons a little, never gave them the story, never told them the story. I said it in I kept it to myself, okay? And didn't really tell anyone about it. Why? Because it's, I didn't know if we were going to make up. I didn't know if we were going to talk it out, if we were going to talk about it, or it was just going to be over. Okay. Unlike others, I don't need to air my YouTube business on YouTube. And I don't need to let the haters give the haters a reason to, run with it or have more content. They get enough content out of me with their own delusions. So I didn't need to air. Plus, me and Queenbee share a lot of subs or shared a lot of subs or whatever. So at no point did I need to go live and tell everybody what was going on. So I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. And you do, Winter Storm. So then today, now, as you guys know, I've been working on this website, but today I get a message stating that, hey, Jerry, tell us now. Well, what do we have a fight about? We had a fight about the haters. I was pretty pissed that she was allowing people to bash the fuck out of me in chat and not say anything. And not because it was like one or two people, but when people trash her in my chat, I always stand up for her. I've never not stood up for her, including today. I don't allow people to bash anybody in chat. If you have a hater or something, that's one thing. I can't control that. She can't control that. Not everyone's going to like you, and I don't expect that. But when your chat is majority Laura haters, that's a problem. Exactly, Crazy Mom of 3. They always bring you up in chat when you aren't even the topic. Thank you. And that's what they were doing. And I finally said something like, this is bullshit. I thought we were friends. And I've said stuff on my panel about it. And it fell on deaf ears because she just allows everybody in chat to trash me. And her mods act like they don't, not all her mods, not all of them, some of them act like they don't even fucking see it. And it got to the point where a lot of my members and Patreons stopped going over there, or stop typing in chat. And then you have one today and I want to thank that girl, the one that has the screen name, that girl, for standing up and saying, yeah, I've erased millions of comments, bashing about Laura. Yeah, one of my CPS callers is a member, or the one that people are saying called CPS on me is now a member over there. All of the drama community, all of my haters found out that I hung out at Queenbee's. So what did they do? They infiltrated Queenbee's. Thank you, Mother Bear. Queenbee's chats are disgusting. Thank you. And they don't see it. They don't see it at all. So, if it finally got to the point that I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Like, fucking say something. I'm not going to come over here and look like an asshole. And it kind of seemed like I'm going over there and looking like an asshole because she's having all these fucking haters. All she had to say, and they're lying in chat and all this stuff. And all she had to fucking turn around and say is, guys, Laura's my friend. If you bash her, you will get timed out. I do it to her. I fucking say it here. And I've never heard her stick up for me. I've heard this is how she sticks up for me. Okay. This is how she does it. Well, I allow everyone on panel. No, that's not how you stick up for a friend. Sorry, not sorry. If you ever considered me a friend like I did you, then you should have stood up more. Sorry, not sorry, but you should have. Exactly. My stalkers caused a psycho to believe I was working for you. Exactly. And hey, Harley, and it doesn't fucking end. So the fact that she allowed it, I said something and I got mad. And I said, are you going to say something? Are you going to do something? And she got mad at me. And she flipped out and I was like, whatever. And this was like 5 or 6 days ago. And she hasn't said a word since. And I haven't said a word. That's why you haven't seen me over there. I mean, I did go over there yesterday. Like, she's on for 10, 12 hours a day. So when I'm working, it's great to listen to. But, you haven't seen me the way you used to. And why? Because I just don't want to be over there with those people. And that's how my people are. When I say my people, subs, Patreons, members, because all it is all I heard her say is you caused her to lose. I caused her to lose a lot of friends. Really? How did I cause her to lose a lot of friends? Okay. I don't know how that's even possible, but okay. How did I cause her to lose a lot of friends? I'd love to know how I caused her to lose a lot of friends. Tell me who she lost because of me. She acted all gangster towards you, but not the chat. That goes in. Thank you. Yeah, that's what she said. I didn't cause her to lose any friends. Give me a fucking break. Told you never. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you. Yeah, when she had like 150 people in there, it was great. Good Egg was on there. It was wonderful. I know, right, Amanda? I have so much power. So, when she said your people don't go to her channel or support it, that was so disrespectful. Did you hear what I actually said? Because you probably didn't hear what I actually said. But I'm going to explain it all. Oh, Molly's Foop, I know, I heard. I'm going to address that situation too. So, yeah, thank you, Pam. That's a good point. If you didn't own up to being Laura's friend, Laura didn't cause you to lose anybody. That's an excellent point, and you're right. That's very true. Hey, Yarn. So needless to say, I kept my mouth shut. I let it slide. I let it go. And we just weren't talking for the last couple of days. If you're not a tragedy pimp leecher or a tragedy pimp or something, oh, she said subscribers, not friends. It wasn't because of me. I promise you that. It was not because of me. That's not why you may have lost subscribers. So, no, she said friends. All right, either way, it doesn't matter. I don't have that much fucking power. But, all right, well, some people saying friends. Some people, more people are saying friends. Yeah, a lot of people saying friends. But either way. Oh, I agree, Wispy. That is comical too. Yeah, everyone is saying friends. Either way, she didn't watch my live. So she never cared to bother to watch my live. So I'm just going to go with what everyone's telling me like she does, because that's what she does. She doesn't even watch her own fucking live. Why would I think she would ever watch my live? Just saying. So Queen said you were jealous because Ryan came on her panel. What? What? Are you serious? She really said that? Why would I be jealous? Why the fuck would I care if Ryan comes on my panel or not? Like, for real. Why would I give a shit? Okay, well, Ryan gave me $500 and gave you squat. So what's the point? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Thank you, Gigi. She should have watched it before forming an opinion. But let me go ahead and finish what I was saying. Okay? Debbie, I know I'm not jealous. So let me go ahead and finish what I was saying. So today, I look into Discord and I get notification, and I'm going to say this as calm as possible, okay? It's always about a click and views and you care, Laura. No, I don't care if Ryan... All right, let me put it like this, Molly Sfupa. I would much rather have the money than have him sitting on my panel, to be honest. So I got the money from him. There's no reason for me to be jealous. Do you get what I'm saying? If I have 50 people in here and I made $500, do you think I care if I have 10,000 people and made nothing? You get my drift? Do you see what I'm saying? So let me go back to what I was stating. So I get this message that Tragedy Pimp Exposed put me in a video. And do me a favor, Tragedy Pimp Exposed, please explain again how you spliced together my video, because somebody from Queenbee's side did not believe me. Okay? That you spliced together, because everybody in her chat that was coming at me actually looked at your video and thought that me contacting people was for a click, was for money, because that's how people took your video. Someone that is normally very intelligent, very smart, and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very sensible. I can't think of the right word. Definitively thought that I was saying that calling people's families would show me the money. So lots of people took it wrong. Lots of people. Go read the comment he made. Who's he? He said who was wrong. I don't even know what you're talking about. Tragedy Pimps, you admitted that you spliced together the money part. You admitted it before. You spliced it together. So it made it sound like that I was saying, show me the money for calling people. And it was show me the money for protesting. That is what was said. You admitted it earlier. My video is up. Anybody can go watch it. Anybody can go see it. Anybody can go listen to it. I'll be happy to fucking play it again. If that's what's going to if that's going to make people shut the fuck up. Yeah, I said I was going to Utah to protest. Tragedy Pimps, this is the last time I'm going to address this with you, because I feel like I'm putting my head against the fucking wall. Okay? Whistle Down, do you have the original so I don't have to play the whole thing? Tragedy Pimps, full context is in the video. Exactly. You took something I said and put it somewhere else. So it made it look like that I said something that I did not say in that context. Plain and simple. You did say you sliced it. what the fuck am I even arguing this for? I'm done arguing. Let me go ahead and finish what I was saying before I get too fucking worked up. And okay. So Tragedy Pimps told me earlier that the reason why they made that video had nothing to do with me and Whistledown joking around about picketing in Utah in front of Jared's house. Okay. So lo and behold, this I had also said about contacting families. Now, to reiterate what I said again, and I will absolutely speak about it again. I'm gonna have to play it, Whistledown, and everyone can hear how it was spliced together, because everyone knew it was a joke except my haters for the most part. So anyway, who's Rap? Rap would say what? So anyway, one of the things that I have a problem with is Tragedy Pimp leeches. And those that are monetized, that are taking super chats, all while claiming they're not doing what the people they're talking about doing. But yet they're going live for 10 hours a day. They're doing nothing but covering these pimps. They are not doing anything but lining their own pockets. When I say lining their own pockets, they may not be getting super chats, but they're gaining thousands of subs. Okay? But they don't get called out. Okay. So then, yeah, everyone knows my ass ain't fucking, my ass ain't protesting. So and I made it a point many times to say that I wasn't including Queenbee. Okay. I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queenbee. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queenbee. She wasn't the only one. But I was trying to be nice. And I was fucking keeping quiet. And I was saying nothing. But that is the epitome of a Tragedy Pimp leecher. You do not fucking go live for 19 hours a day and then say how you're only doing it to help others. That is a crock of shit. That is you justifying what you're fucking doing. Queenbee reaches out to every fucking family she talks about. Everybody. There is not one, and I forgot about Summerwell. She's friends with the grandma. She reaches out to every fucking family that she talks about. Every single one. And yet, nothing's made. Nobody says a word. There's no video about her reaching out. She's not even true crime. And she reaches out to somebody in every fucking case that she talks about. I have kept my mouth shut about it until today. And even today, I was being extra fucking nice about it. Extra nice. I didn't want to say anything. But the bottom line is she texted Jagger during live stream. She texts Summer Wells. She texts Bobby Joe. She is involved with every fucking person. And it doesn't matter if she's not making super chats off of it. She's also not interviewing them. So what the fuck is she reaching out to every single family for? Please tell me. Why is she reaching out to every single family if she is not involved? Jagger was a victim. And honestly, Tragedy Pimps, I never said who I was reaching out to. I never said that I was reaching out to victims, nor did I ever call her a tragedy pimp. She's not a tragedy pimp. She's a tragedy pimp leecher. There's a difference. So, exactly, Grace. She said she didn't talk to anyone. She talks to everybody. So, what I was saying is don't put me in a category with people like Betty and Dolly when you say nothing about Queenbee who contacts every single person in every case she talks about. What the fuck? That doesn't mean she's a tragedy pimp. That means stop being selective and don't try to put me in a category with these fucking assholes because you want something else, you want numbers or something. No, her chat, including the psycho, is telling her that she was a tragedy pimp. But Tragedy Pimp Exposed, you're still missing the point. You are absolutely missing the point. I can't keep saying it. I'm going to put my head through a fucking wall if I keep saying it. I am not going to say it again. Holy shit. I don't know how many times I could say the same fucking thing. Let me rewind, let me deflate, and let me breathe. Otherwise, I'm going to get all up in a fucking upper again, and I don't want to do that. Talks to everyone in cases, but not your actual chat or panel guests. That's true, too. Good point, too. And I don't have a problem. Honestly, GP, I don't have a problem with money. I don't have a problem with numbers. What I have a problem with is people fucking lying about it. People fucking faking this bullshit and coming on me. No, tragedy pimps, you're missing the point. You are the one missing the point. Because you're not the one that fucking feels hurt. That's why. You just go ahead and make your fucking videos. Just keep making your videos of your selective outrage. Because again, you have no problem at all making videos about how I shouldn't reach out to somebody. But you have no problem not making videos about people who actually do fucking reach out to them. I never said a victim. I never said exploiting. Then you got all these fucking, as a matter of fact, tragedy pins, you got fucking people leaving lies in your comment section and you're yesing them. I didn't fucking protest at Summer Wells. I never fucking protested at Summer Wells, but you yes them like I did. Are you fucking dumb? Nobody fucking protested at Summer Wells. And I certainly didn't. Exactly, Rebel. Someone who says it's not about money should sure collected $150 in 5 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. My point exactly. Where's your videos about Queenbee contacting everyone? Show me, tragedy pimps. Where is it? Where's your videos? Where's your videos of the tragedy pimp leeches that are fucking calling out, doing this movement, and while making money on the name of the same fucking baby? Where's those videos, tragedy pimps? You don't make them. So stop. Just fucking stop. Exactly, Yarn. Exactly. They try to group Laura in with those TPs. So annoying. Thank you. I've never protested anything. Never wanted to protest anything. But keep lying. Keep yesing people in your comment section with lies. And as far as me contacting people, have I contacted people? Of course I have. I'm not saying I haven't. Show me one fucking case that I ever exploited, since you're so afraid that I'm going to exploit something. Show me a fucking case that I've ever exploited. I have never fucking exploited a case, ever. When a case gets too much, I fucking bow out of it. If you ever knew anything about me, you would fucking know that. I don't dig cases to the ground. Why do you think I don't talk about Quentin anymore? Why do you think I don't fucking, I walked away from all these cases that get so fucking, crazy. Once it gets crazy, I'm out. But please show me one motherfucking case that I have exploited, since you were so worried that I was going to exploit a case. Please, I'll wait. Stop listening to the fucking liars, and you might actually learn something. I've managed several women in my generation. You make me feel really old. Use these tactics, screaming and condescending to gaslight everyone. What you are conveniently omitting is Queenbee's intent versus the other side. McKenna, what do you mean? But intent versus the other side. Queenbee exploited the Michael Long case. Thank you. I've never exploited a case ever. So there's no reason for anyone to be worried that I'm going to exploit a case. German lady, that's pretty funny. You exploited bombshell scams. Actually, Tiffany really exploited it. I just, I was behind Tiffany going, yay, Tiffany. I helped exploit Diane's scams. That I did do. Yeah, Gen X shaming. I feel it. Yeah, I do not protest. I'm not a fucking tragedy pimp. And like everybody else says, YouTube supports my family. Am I afraid to say that? Do you guys go to jobs for free? Do you work for free? Do you know the amount of shit that I put up with on YouTube? If people even knew, I mean, some people do, but if everybody knew the extent of bullshit that I've put up with on YouTube just for being on YouTube, you would not even you'd be throwing me hundreds if you knew the shit that I've put up with from these fucking assholes. I'm not making any more money off deceased victims than anybody else. No more than clip channels, no more than it. I mean, the only reason why I may make a little more is because I ask for it. That's why. Because I remind people to tip me. I remind people that I'm a single mom. I remind people, but we have fun doing it. Now my latest thing is I sing for people. So people are going to super chat me, so I sing. It's that simple. How come no one mentions the YouTubers that are searching for Dylan Rounds? Because they don't bring views, Milo. That's why. They won't bring numbers. But they don't understand. The ones that are calling tragedy pimps don't care. It only makes them go harder. But that's very true, too. That is very true, too, Bonnie. Now, they came down on you hard for making candles. Exactly. And I showed all the receipts. All the fucking receipts. Now, most of my haters have gone away, but you still have this core fucking group of losers who can't shut the fuck up. But it doesn't matter, Reagan. It doesn't matter if I fucking ignore it. All right, now you got me singing when I'm mad at it. I think I got a super chat. A super chat. A super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. There you go, Tinker. I mean, if that doesn't make you laugh, I don't know what will, honestly. So, but at least nobody could say I'm stealing their song. Thank you, Jesse. But what I was saying, Reagan, it doesn't fucking matter if I ignore them. They still don't shut the fuck up. It is horrible. Horrible. It's like they scout me out. They're trying to find me. Reagan, I agree with you. I am not fucking going on anybody's panel ever again except Kurt. That's it. Or one of my Patreons or something. Or Tyler. Well, Tyler's Av. But yeah. I'm fucking over it. I'm absolutely over it. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Thank you, Rockjam. That's true, Janelle. And the bigger the super chat, I'll put music behind it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. Would it have to be a super chat song first for someone to steal it. I know, right? No, it was actually Dolly's, but honestly, it was Ryan's. Creek Squad. It is just rinse and repeat. I totally agree, Reagan. I won't back down. Oh, let me bring up Avery for a second. Okay. So me and Dayton went to a getaway, a retreat, because Dayton lost his dad. The morning of, I found out that I ran one of my credit cards up to the max. So what I stated was, anyone wants to give me money, I could use it, because I didn't realize my credit card was overdrawn. Okay. My one credit card was overdrawn. So if I was desolate and I had absolutely no money, I would have never fucking gone to begin with. All right. I had money in the bank. Just this one credit card was dead. And I was telling people, if you're going to tip me, do it through Cash App, because, Super Chat, you got to wait. And I knew people were going to tip me anyway. So that's why I said, do it through Cash App. My card was declined because I'm overdrawn. I still had other cards. Dayton has money in the back. Like, I would never go somewhere fucking desolate. I mean, that's just dumb. So Avery, much to my surprise. Now, we left on the 20th. This started on the 21st. I had not had access to YouTube or anything. And I had no access to anything. Like, it was like, you had no access to phones or nothing. So because I had no access to phones, oh, she's here, Reagan. Because I had no access to phones, I didn't talk about anything until that Sunday, which would have been the 23rd. Okay. Everyone, I didn't know what to expect in this retreat, nothing. Avery, I don't know why you're lying, but I guess that's what you do best, lying and trolling. Avery turned around and sent me $20, and I was shocked as shit. And she sent it to me on the 21st, all right? As a nice gesture, basically, here's some money, I can get more if you need it. That was on the 21st. That was before she knew anything about God. That was before she knew anything. The fact, which reminds me, hang on one second. I want to send the money back to her. Hold on. I want to return the money. I don't need her money. I don't want her money. How do I send it back? Is that possible? No, it just says received a web receipt. I guess you can't send it back. Yeah, they said my son needed money to find God. Total fucking lie. She did not. Nobody even knew that God was going to play a part until Sunday. So she's just lying like she always does. And you have all these haters believing it. All these I don't think I can, because I already transferred it. I mean, can send her back 20, which I'm going to do right now. So hold on. Pay 20 to Avery. Okay. Note, fuck you and your lies. Hold on. Don't come out, right? Fuck you and your lies. Pay. Do. You sent $20 to Avery Shannon. Done. All right. Now she gave me nothing because I just sent it back. And if anyone wants to see the receipt, I'll put it on my community page. That's done. Now she has her $20 back. Go fuck yourself. I don't take money from fucking liars. Sorry, not sorry. What else? Yeah. So again, we had no idea. Thank you, Adakora. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. How's that? That wasn't bad, right? We've been around for years, seen many come and go, seen many bend like Gumby. But Laura stands solid without 15 people on panel. A fucking men to that. You got that right. Thank you, Lovey Bugs. Yarn, don't be laughing at my singing. Same Lion Avery over all the Dolly-ish. Yeah, same Avery. I gotta find some. Who's gonna put me some music to it? And of course, all the new people. We appreciate you all so much. Anybody who sticks up for Lauren supports her. Amen. Brian, what are you doing in these neck of the woods? That's not exactly, Crystal. That's not a good reason for someone to super chat. Wait till I'm on camera. You guys should see the little dance I do with it. Oh my God, it's hysterical. I like jump around in my chair. You'll see. Tomorrow I'll be on camera. I got to take Phoenix to the doctor. But you'll see. It's fucking funny. I laugh at myself. I'm like, bouncing up and down. Thanks, K-Rocks. I like bounce up and down when I sing it. I came to you. You got to super chat me, Brian. Oh, I know. Capone, not even worth it. She stands with scammers. Plain and simple. I'm telling you guys are going to laugh when you see me. So anyway, let me get back to this. So Avery, thank you, Carolyn. All right, now I need music behind it. All right, hold on. Shit, where's my phone? Hold on. Me and Ryan are going to sing this together because that was a big one. Hold on. You know how I always find a song? You want to laugh? I always have to go to Tinker. And Tinker sent it to me a while ago, and I always have to go to our messages to find it. All right. Now I got music behind it. Hold on. I think we got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think we got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. We got another one. Reagan in the house. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Come on, people, if you want to clip that, please don't, because that's really bad, but it's fun. As long as I have fun doing it, it's all that matters, right? You promise you stay out of these crime channels. They all same shit. It's just waste time. I agree with you, Reagan. I really thought Queen was different. I did. I honestly did. Kurt just ended. Glad you're still alive. Oh, did he just end? He's probably got to go to sleep tomorrow. Yarn, don't be telling me to stop. Yarn's sitting there cracking up. I know she is. I'm slowing it down and clipping it. Don't you dare, Brian. Don't you dare. Hey, now. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super. I like my singing. Jeez. You guys are cruel and mean. So, thank you, Sweet West. Some people appreciate my bad singing. Levy, I really thought she was. I honestly thought she was. But then you even have ex-Patreons in there. Oh, Laura's so bad. Bitch, sit the fuck down. Thank you, Kaz. I think I got a super sticker. Super sticker. Super sticker. See, it just doesn't flow right. I think I got a super sticker. Super sticker. Super sticker. All aboard. Boop, boop. Janelle, she doesn't stop talking about me. Even Natasha Cooper said it. Even Natasha fucking Cooper said it. All Mandy talks about is Laura. Christmas been expensive. I did that years ago. Thank you, Kayla. I know everyone's like she was live, then she went on Kurt's panel, and now she's live again. Conga line. There you go. It's a conga line. I know Reagan, but I really thought she was different. You know, we kind of bonded over thank you, Debbie. I don't know the story about Avery and a lot. Yeah, it just happened. Thank you, Debbie. All right. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Thank you, Candy. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. I think I got a super chat. Super chat. Super chat. You get Peanut big hugs from me. I know you don't care for that, Candy. Candy, don't bring her up. That's Beetlejuice. You can look at a stream and see if the girl on the stream is the same girl on your panel about 2 years. You really want me to remember a girl from 2 years ago? You are joking, right? How am I supposed to remember somebody from 2 years ago? But I'll go look. Oh, wait. I just put in StreamYards instead of Science Girl. And she's... Oh, that's Diane. That's a scammer. That's Diane, the cancer scammer. Diane, the cancer scammer, is the one who scammed the community. I don't know why people are going after Sparrow so much. I really don't. I mean, all she did was fucking say the truth. But this is like Beetlejuice. I'm not getting involved. But yeah, that's Diane, the cancer scammer. I think she's memorable. That's why they were asking. Who, Diane? Yeah, Diane's the one on her panel. Why is Diane on her panel? See, it's okay, though. It's okay for a woman who scammed the entire fucking community. She's okay to be on, around. No videos are made about her anymore. Why? This is why I can't deal with this. While someone is like going real life, I can't with these people. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Yeah, but Lovey Bugs, that's not what happened. Sparrow didn't insert herself. She mods, let me tell you what happened. She mods for Michelle, okay? And I'm not getting involved in this. I'm just telling you how this went down because I watched it. I literally watched it firsthand. Oh, some of them do stuff. So Alicia was talking about Michelle Sabati. Michelle was talking about Alicia. I guess they were going back and forth. This happened at like 3:00 in the morning. So I guess they were going back and forth or something. Yeah, don't remind me, Brian. But I guess they were going back and forth or something. And Alicia was on Michelle's panel. And Sparrow was going after Alicia, just like my mods would do. And Alicia couldn't handle it. And I guess she said Alicia's last name. It's kind of like people saying my last name. Everybody fucking knows it. And but Alicia went on somebody I'm sorry, Sparrow said something to her, and she wasn't even saying anything bad. She was just kind of calling her out. And Alicia's been talking about it for 4 days. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You have a hater, and she just can't handle it. Thanks, Sparrow changed her name. Oh, I have no idea, Candy. That other MGL went off on her. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, if that's her, and I think I know who you're talking about. If that's her, shit. She could fucking have her. But that Sparrow girl, I don't know. I honestly don't. But I think I know who you're talking about, though. That one that was crazy. Yeah, I don't think that was her. But I think I know who you're talking about. That Avery was on allegedly with Brittany. Oh, yeah. Brian, I can't with her. But now I don't have to worry. She got her $20 back. Have a good day. Don't contact me. Don't talk about me. And certainly don't lie about me. Like, I don't know who the fuck these people are that's trolling me with these vile shit. I know exactly who the fuck it is. That lady in that live was Ainsley from MGL, not our Ainsley. Who? After MGL's. Candy, I know who you're talking about, but I don't think so. I agree, Yarn. I'm not interested in any of their drama. They're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites that support scammers. They support liars. They support frauds. Yeah, carry on. Have fun. Good night, Rebel. Ainsley reported MGL to the IRS. Not my old Ainsley. Not that Ainsley. Me and Laura's fights are pretty epic. Brian, are you still talking to Marissa? You need to tell her to go back to rehab and get some help. She's pretty bad. You need to have her go get help. Avery psychotic. Oh, I agree, Stephanie. I was thinking about calling her and telling her, Marissa, please go into rehab or something. You got a son to think of. But she won't listen. No, not my Ainsley. She's grown, she don't listen. She does what she wants. Well, true, but maybe she needs an intervention. Talk about dumbasses. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. I know. Yeah, I kind of remember the Sparrow you're talking about. If you felt that, then do it. It can't hurt. She's just going to hang up on me, or she's going to deny it. She's not listening to anyone here, unfortunately. Yeah, no, Grace, I'm not trying to be friends with her or anything, but she does. She needs help. I feel bad for her. Anyone struggling with addiction, I will feel bad for, honestly. The day that Aaron died and I turned her on, I was blown away. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and it was heartbreaking to watch. As much as I don't like her, it was fucking heartbreaking to watch. I felt so bad for her. Like, I couldn't even make fun of her. After I realized how high she was and that she was like nodding out, I felt really bad. I did. Rochelle, I was the same girl that was on your panel 2 years ago. Does anyone care that I'm taking care of a dying? Whistle down. That Melanie chick, you mean his fiance? I agree, Stephanie. It was heartbreaking. No joke. Yeah, that was real tiredness. I know, right, Lacey? Email gonna pop up? Which email? You broke up with her yeah, but they have a kid together, so they're not really broken up. I mean, they weren't. What email did you send it to, Clove? What email did you send it to? I didn't get it at Perplex QT. Hey, Blind Furry. Any email you want me to? I have none yet. Oh, just perplexqt at Gmail. If it's about candles, send it to energykandles at Gmail. If it's about anything else, then send it to perplexqt at Gmail. Brian, that wasn't exhaustion. There was no reason for her to even be that exhausted. It feels like a Friday to me. I don't know why. Kept telling her to shut. Yeah, she needed to shut it down. It was pretty bad. I agree. That was narcotic nodding. 100%. Gatekeeper, you got me in trouble, Whistledown. Who you kidding? You got me in major fucking trouble. It's all your fault. We're going to blame Whistledown for everything. All right, I'm going to post this if anybody wants to chat. Other than that, I'm going to get off because I got a website to do. A lady called in and told her to get off, and she still stayed. Of course she did. Yeah, that's true too, Candy. Yes, Blind Furry, you can come up. That's why I dropped the link. I knew you wanted to come up. I'm in fight mode, so this should be fun. No. We don't even have White Castle here. But a White Castle cheeseburger roll does not sound good to me. Reagan, you might be interested. Me and Blind Furry are going to fight. What's wrong with you and Queen? Go watch her live tonight. It was fucking vile. She was on a Let's Bash Laura kick because she misunderstood something and never watched my live. Hi, Blind Furry.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Forgive me if I sound odd or anything. If I'm clearing my throat a lot, I think I might have gotten sick over the last night.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
No, thank you. But yeah, I'm glad that I got a chance to talk to you. I haven't been on anybody's YouTube or anything since the other night, and I'd always rather take things up with the people that were there than to do things secondhand.
Okay.
But I mean, I was hoping that you didn't feel like I had crossed any lines or really with anybody. I was really trying to just hold up a mirror to the situation. You know, that's why I remained as respectful as I felt I possibly could be.
Okay. You were perfectly fine. And I do not think that you were wrong at all. I just think that.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome. I just think that far too often, and I do it too, I'm guilty of it too. Far too often, we don't look at something in the big picture and we just take little pieces of it. And I get what you're saying, but you're not a parent. So, I give you
No,
leeway.
but can you? I would hope that you would understand that me not being a parent isn't a statement on my responsibility, because the fact that I'm not a parent is a testament to my responsibility. The fact that I am responsible about my life, and I do take care of kids. I take care of my nieces. I take care of my nephew. So I mean, I am very much as much of a family person as anyone else, and I think that that's kind of unfair, the way that that's been put on me.
All right, let me give you an example. A husband and a wife, all right? A woman and a man, both in love, both love their child to death. But a man can never understand the bond that a woman has for actually giving birth and creating a baby inside of her. A
And I
man
agree with that. I agree with that.
that bond. It's kind of like, as all right, I'll give you another example. I have twins, and I have a lot of people that always tell me, oh, my kids are 18 months apart, they're just like twins, or my kids are 12 months apart and they're just like twins. No, it's not. You don't know what it's like to have twins unless you have twins. So what I'm saying is, you can take care of all the nieces and nephews that you want, but that's still that family bond of, there's no way that someone's going to think that their own child would kill another child. Their child is like unfathomable. And that's what I was saying that night. That it's
And I would agree with that. Like, first I want to say, and I only say this because I was made aware that after I left, the people had attacked me
oh, they should.
and I agree. I don't think that they should have either. But even more than that, I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried about the argument of what I was actually saying, because I would rather people have the opportunity to have access to all the information, even if whatever side they may happen to be on. And I wasn't trying to attack Billy Joe. I called in there asking questions about the entire situation. That just happened to be the first thing that she took off on. And the thing that I try to do is I try to represent what I'm saying and with factual information rather than my feelings. So yeah, I like this creator, that creator, but I don't let that affect what I think when it comes to finding justice for a victim. And I think that what Cher is doing is wrong. I mean, she's basically, in my opinion, she's basically, I mean, it's so hard to say in a kind way, but she's basically using this tragedy to help boost her own popularity and monetary situation. And this is coming from somebody who's not a YouTuber. I very easily could be. I don't want to be. I'm not interested in that.
So let me ask you a question with that. And I'm not gonna name any other creator. I'm gonna do a general consensus. Show me a creator who reaches out to all families, and I'm talking big creators, 10 to Life, and just all these bigger creators, and I'm not, forget the small creators, Ichtmel, that are all racing to contact people so they can get
Okay.
a panel. What's the difference?
The difference is that they're not advising those people on how they should handle their situation when it comes to an open investigation, and they're not telling their followers to blindly believe somebody because they have some secret information. And that right there, that's very damaging, because if somehow Cher was to convince a whole group of people that Billy Joe is completely innocent when she's not. And I mean,
hold on one second. Lisa, I never called her a tragedy pimp. This is where all the fucking lies start. I never said she was a tragedy pimp. After she pissed me off, I said she was a tragedy pimp leecher. Means she's making money off of tragedy pimps. That's what I said. Never called her a tragedy pimp. All right, go on.
no, I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
That's okay.
But yeah, I do believe that what she's doing is wrong, and I think that there's a lot of people that don't have the courage to say anything because they think that they might take the hit from the YouTube crowd or whatever you want to call it. And I'm sorry, but I'm not afraid of that because I'm not a creator.
Okay.
And I do understand. I understand the making money aspect. I understand that if this is what you commit your time to, that you do have to find a way to make money off of it, and that's okay. But to seek out people that are being that are, I mean, possibly suspects in an ongoing investigation or partially responsible, to seek them out so that she can put herself in a position to make money. I mean, that's disgusting.
Okay, but I don't see a difference of 10 to Life, who, you know, exploited the Michael Long case, gained like 200, 300,000 subs from it, and nobody said a word about that when she exploited the fuck out of it, and nobody said a word.
Well, I mean, I'm not that, and you see, like that's the thing that a lot of people have a hard time. I feel like have a hard time separating like events and connecting the two and saying, well, this was wrong, so how is this? And I don't feel like I should do that. I'm looking at it individually. If I had been there when that was happening, I would have said the same thing if it was wrong. And the thing with Billy Joe specifically is the fact that I may not be a parent, but I have a parent. And if my mom was to, God forbid, lose one of her grandkids, she would feel responsible no matter what. And I know that Billy Joe isn't my mom and they're not the same person, but grief is still universal. And I haven't seen genuine, um, I don't know, her being apologetic about anything. It's almost like all of the is for herself. I mean, where can, like, as a mom, you said that you're a mom of twins, and I would appeal to your motherly nature when asking, can you really see, I mean, any grief for that baby? Where is all of the compassion for the baby? Like,
I
forget all of the other stuff. Like, do you not see that?
agree.
And that's all that I was trying to do. I didn't want I didn't want to insert myself into any of this. But if nobody's going to say it, and if nobody's going to be able to articulate it in a way that I can, then it's kind of my responsibility, because there are people watching that don't know what to think.
They don't know what to think about what?
About how they feel, about what's going on, about everything. They're being led to the edge of a cliff. I mean, how can you get behind, or they're being misled because Cher puts out information that is based on something that is to be revealed at a later date. And that's completely disingenuous. Billy Joe has obviously said everything that she has to say.
Hold on, Wild Fox. Everybody is making money off of it one way or another. That's what people can't seem to get through their head. It just because someone sits there and says, I don't care if I make money, I'm not making money, they're still making fucking money. That's what I can't seem to get. If you talk about tragedy pimps, if you talk about the case, if you're making money on any part of it, you're making money off the backs of dead children, if you want to look at it like that.
Well, can I just say that I think that a lot of people's issue with Cher making money off of it is the fact that she's not only a spectator, but she's also a participant. She has inserted herself into the situation to where she's a part of it. So to be a part of it and help guide the narrative and make money off of it at the same time, it's going to rub people the wrong way.
You broke up for a second.
Oh, I said to be a part of it and to be guiding people on how to feel about it. It's going to rub people the wrong way, I believe.
Now, that part I agree with. I don't believe that anybody should be telling anybody how to act, how to do this, how to do that. I really don't. But, you know, I haven't followed Cher to the point that I know everything about, how she works, because I just haven't. And I just started watching her recently. So I don't know. I mean, I know the backstory with her, but I just don't feel like anybody should be putting um putting a YouTuber's opinion as the end all be all.
I agree. I completely agree. But take I also acknowledge the fact that that a lot of people are kind of asleep at the wheel when it comes to thinking.
Oh, that's very, very true.
And I think that share is, honestly, I mean, man, I don't. It's not a lot of people. I mean, it's crazy how many people have commented on just that little segment that I did with her last night, and a lot of people have accused me of being fake or trying to bait her, or being a troll. And while I do troll things, while I do, I mean, there's nothing about me that I feel the need to lie about. I've done drugs. I have a past. I mean, all that stuff. People can say what they want about me, but I'm respectful and critical thinking by how I was raised and who I am. So I simply wanted to just ask questions and try to understand. But now that I've talked to her, I honestly feel that she's an evil woman. I feel that what she's doing is completely evil.
Okay. And you are definitely entitled to that opinion. And you're not wrong for your opinion. Everybody has their own opinions. I don't see it like that, but
And I don't disagree with you either on that. I mean, you're definitely entitled to feel how you want about your friends or your peers or whatnot. I'm not trying to convince you. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to if you did, I don't know who it was because I was told and I didn't see, but the people had an issue with me after I left, and the Billy Joe had asked me to come back. When I was blocked on the channel, I couldn't have come back if I had tried.
that's
But
right. That's right. I forgot about that. Billy Joe did want you to come back. I totally forgot about that.
yeah, but I feel like that was completely an act because I mean everybody knew that I wouldn't be able to get back on there, and I don't think that she would talk to me. I would talk to her right now because I feel like the truth holds up to all scrutiny, and all I'm trying to do is understand. I'm trying to understand where the compassion for this baby is because from what I can see, Leilani isn't making a clown out of herself. So she might have whatever, but she might actually have something in her heart that makes her feel like she doesn't need to be out acting a fool. I don't see that in Billy Joe, and I don't even want to be speaking on her, but she was speaking on me last night, and it's unfair to attack me for having fair questions.
All right. I can't speak. Excuse me. I can't speak for Billy Joe. I've never even had a private conversation with her. But what I can say is I personally think, and I'm just, giving you a personal opinion. I personally think that she's just overwhelmed with the amount of protesting, the shit that's gone on. She's lost her grandkids. She's lost her daughter. She doesn't know where this is going. She can't go to work. I think she's just overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I can understand that. There would have been a lot of us, and I mean, you know what? If you were to go back and look at the chats from certain creators from like before it got insane, I was saying the exact same thing. I was saying that those protesters are making it harder for real protesters like me that actually try to make a difference in things, and that they were going to end up doing more damage than good, and that they were gonna taint evidence and taint the jury pool for an ongoing investigation. But once Cher inserted herself as this quote unquote life coach, and Billy Joe started making a mockery of the whole situation on social media, how can anybody respect that? And not just, I'm sorry, but in my life, I have enough conviction to say that anybody acting wildly inappropriately, I will completely cut myself off with them. And I wouldn't dare attach myself to that situation the way that Cher has. I think that that's despicable. And that's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive to you at all because I don't know if you've ever seen me in your chat. have respect for you, and I do come to your channel and participate and whatnot.
And I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I wasn't mad at you the other night. I didn't I don't even think you said anything wrong on Cher's channel.
I tried not to.
But I really do think that that Billy Joe was just over. It's too much and she's losing it. Whether
I agree. And the first thing,
I don't know.
The first thing that I would have told her if I would have been able to speak with her is I would have given her my condolences, because I really do feel for the fact that she lost a grandchild, and I understand that there's hurt behind that. But I wouldn't give her any space to get out of the fact that she isn't acting appropriately. And I would think that by anybody's measure, they can say that what she's doing isn't appropriate for the situation. And she did choose to take responsibility for that child. And I'm not saying that she's culpable for that she's guilty of anything as far as the act of the baby not being here anymore. But I would say that she is at least partially responsible for the neglect of the situation.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
Okay, and
agree to disagree on that part.
And I do thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on what it is that I was trying to say. I just wanted to clarify that I didn't mean I wasn't on attack mode, and I didn't mean to go on there and cause anybody any kind of pain or harm or damage. I simply just wanted to give them a chance to make me understand, because I knew if they could make me understand, that people watching would also be able to understand.
Absolutely. I have no problem with you at all, and I'm glad you came up and explained yourself, and I hope you feel better. I
feel the same, but
I do not think you're disrespectful. I do not think that you were being phony. I really don't.
I thank you for that, and I feel better about coming and talk to you, because I didn't want there to be any kind of reason for me not to be able to participate in your channel or whatnot. But no, I do thank you for your time, and I'll let you get back to your night. Thank you.
I appreciate that. My chat seems to love you.
Well, thank you. I love them too.
All right. I'll see you soon. Well, that was nice. What bombshell was dropped in the Kylie case? I'm curious. Oh, that was Blind Furry. So let me give you guys a background, because y'all came in here like kind of wondering what that was about. He came on Cher's channel. I was on panel. It was right before Billy Joe got on there. Okay. Hold up, Stephanie. Let me say this. Now, someone sent that to me this morning. Okay. First off, that was all secondhand. As far as I understood it, the guy was never on a panel. This was all told secondhand. Am I wrong? Was he actually on a panel, or was it all secondhand? Because when I heard, I skimmed through it and it was all secondhand. I don't do secondhand. So I'm just wondering, was there an actual him on panel, or was it all secondhand? All right, so let me try this again. All right, so Blind Furry came on. He was on Cher's channel, and I happen to be on channel. I happen to be in chat, and there was a misunderstanding, and things got heated, and he was really, really mad. So, oh, you're going to send me a $20 super chat? Woohoo! But something happened, and he ended up fighting with Cher, and I think Cher took something the wrong way, and then Billy Joe was listening to the stream later, and she wanted to come up. So, see, Stephanie, yeah. Oh, I timed a cow because she was saying terrible things about Tiffany. Okay, yeah. You don't talk about Tiffany. Until your mod time me out. Okay. What does my mod timing out have to do with anything to do with tipping me? It doesn't. One thing does not coincide with the other. But she was 100% right for timing you out about Tiffany. Okay, I heard Squirrel Girl's creating more problems for those who've already been harassed. I don't know who she is, but I'm going to check this out because, like I said, somebody sent it to me earlier. Well, everyone knows who TM is, silly. What predator is she supporting? I don't even know why anybody's still talking about Kylie Rodney, to be honest. I am a TM lover. I love my TM. Problem? Oh, Evil Abe? She's still supporting Evil Abe. No, I don't think so. Is she? Evil Abe's not a predator. He's just an asshole. I don't know. He might be a predator. We've gone back and forth. Don't you call on the mods? That's not fair. I didn't even know Evil Abe was still around, to be honest. What am I looking for? Squirrel Girl? Squirrel Girl Crime Talk, right? Okay. Okay, there's no panel with
that's
him.
Their choice, and no one is forced to give. So anyone that chooses to give, they're doing it. It was told to AWP. These are his thoughts and feelings, and AWP. And AWP only tried to ask good and support, and that could be excellent because of me. Okay, now this is the feels 100%.
Hang on.
The footage. 2 law enforcement. Yeah. You know.
I knew this was clickbait. I fucking knew it.
Pretty much it. Nick, if you are saying that, record on my.
There is absolutely no Nick on the channel. I went to Squirrel Girl. This says Nick from AWP shares. Nick from AAA shares his story about the Kylie Rodney case. At no point is he ever on panel. At no point does she interview him. There is nothing. Fake clickbait. I think she's reading like an article or something. I hate when people do that. Who's Lexi Boo? Lexi Bob? No, I don't think he called in. I just skimmed through the whole thing. I know, Cotton Candy. I'm seeing that. It was Squirrel Girl Crime Talk. Oh, I guess he did, because it says, Nick, thank you so much for having the courage to speak up when you believe something was wrong. Thank you, Squirrel Girl, for giving Nick a platform to speak. Maybe he did call in. I couldn't find it. I just skimmed through the whole thing. I couldn't find squat. But maybe he did call in. I don't know. Would promote the. She's not a. Tiffany's not a victim's advocate. I guess in a way she is. I was thinking life coach, to be honest, when you said that. Marilyn, I didn't throw Queen under the bus. I didn't do an entire fucking live about her. Learn your facts before you come in here with some bullshit. I think it's see, good vibes. That's what I'm saying. He's not on there, is he? He called it a few weeks. Yeah, but I could say that. See, that's what I'm saying, though. I could say that, fucking. All right. Think about it like, yeah, exactly. Queen who? I could turn around and say that Jared's wife called me and we had a long talk, and these are the things she said. I would get 100,000 fucking views. 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's old news. People need to know who I am already. And if you don't know who I am, I say what I got to say and I move the fuck on. I don't sit there and drag shit out over and over and over. I say my piece and I move the fuck on. I've been done with Queenbee for like, what, an hour already? I'm over it. Next. You'll never hear me talk about her again. That's just how I roll. Should we check in and see what Dolly's talking about? Or you want to check in on Natasha Cooper? Dude, she's funny. I don't care what anyone says. She makes me laugh. Election 2022 has 24,000 people watching. I don't know. I'm just scrolling through my list. Oh, speaking of, did you guys watch the no, Alexa, I've been working on the website. Did you guys watch Exploring with Nug? Did you guys watch that? That was a great video. Because she mistook something I said. That's why. Why the hell would someone make... I'm just saying, clicks and views. All right, I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's like an hour and 17 minutes and I'm not staying on that long. But I think what he said was very admirable and respectable. And he's kind of cute, really. They're like another AWP, but some of the stuff he said was fantastic. I'm going to share some of it. Hold on. He's kind of cute in like a weird way. Exactly. See, but Mother Bear, let me tell you, when I was on Kurt's panel tonight, I listened to Doug again. For some reason, it sounded different the second time around. Yes, it is coming to Peacock. But the things he said was so true. Doug and Josh quit. Oh, Doug did another release? No shit. All right, let me watch that first then. Hold on. Because Doug's cuter. But if Doug quit too, that's awesome. I didn't see that. Hold on. Doug. No, I don't see where he did another one. He didn't do another one, but I do see something on Ickmel's. Ickmel's on this, like fly on poop. No, he didn't do another one. Oh, wait, maybe he did. Ex-member. Oh, maybe he did. Hold on. It's on Ickmel's.
Be here in March. So this is probably December, January. I said in March, I'm leaving.
Oh, he's got a good voice. Ickmel, don't strike me.
Full time to travel the country. I'm 100% going to be down with you guys. But I told Jared, I want to let you know that I'm going to ride your coattails and grab some of your subscribers because he had like 900,000 at the time. I said, that's one of my goals, just to be completely honest with you. Serving, I was in the Coast Guard too. So I was in the military. Oh, wow. I was a police officer and now I'm an electrical engineer, but serving has always been a part of my life up until this career here. So I was really excited to serve in some form or faction. And the videos that I saw up to that time, it seemed like everything.
Yo, I don't know about you guys. I can listen to this guy talk all day long. He's got a great voice. Not Ickmel, Kevin.
Thing was not only on the up, and I met Dan's mom obligations that he just could not get out of. close to Jared anyway. I said, okay, I'm done. You post.
Help donate.
Besides Dan.
Nick saying Kylie's location in the car was suspicious.
I thought Doug was on it. Yeah, no, I thought Doug was on it too. All right, let me go back to the other one.
Can definitely Google search this, but last Friday is when I found out that Jared from Adventures with a Purpose has been indicted on 2 counts of first-degree felony. And we're not going to use the words because I don't want to hear, I don't know how the guidelines are with YouTube, but child R, you know what I'm saying? And of all things that could have happened, it's just, I don't even know. Because I'm actually really nervous about this live stream because this is just something totally new. It's very serious. It's very, it's horrible. It's like a pure act of evil. And it's just unbelievable how manipulated and how shocked and how like all of us were just gut punched when we found out about this. It's just, I couldn't even believe it, but see, I've already spun off control there, but while we're getting started, let's let some more people file in. Tell me if the audio's good. I got Candace with me. She's running the behind the scenes, gonna look at the chat, find any questions you guys have. And I guess you guys can see me good. I'm sorry. I get nervous, I get ticked, I just like chew my nails, whatever. But so everything's good. Everybody in the chat room says we're good. Okay, very good. Well, like I said, in a nutshell, Jared's been indicted on 2 charges, very serious charges, that come with some very serious time. And like so many other people that heard about this, like when I first heard about it, of course I thought like that's gotta be crap. Like it can't be true. There's no way this is true. This is like the worst possible thing anybody could do ever, like it's a horrible thing. And so at first, for a split second, I was defensive for Jared. And then I quickly started noticing all the evidence with the emails that apparently he was writing back and forth to his cousin, who is the victim in all of this. The first victim, come to find out. And once I read all of those, there's really no way you can you can't read those and talk your way out of that. Like those are your words, and nowhere in these emails did he deny anything. It was disgusting to read, and I felt nauseated. And then all the live streams started coming out about Jared being indicted, and I jumped into all of these live streams, and I just wanted to watch because like I was literally in a state of just shock, like anybody else, because this guy that I thought I knew of, I started following him on YouTube when he was like 7,000 subs maybe, and like I only had like maybe 1,000 subs, and I just started following him, just doing goofy river treasure videos. And that's how we connected, and we stayed in touch ever since, built a friendship through YouTube, and then he had his break, with videos taken off, and then, and our channel just kept growing, and then he got into cars, and I was fascinated by all of this, and, we stayed in touch and grew and stayed close, and he shared secrets, work-related secrets towards, like how to pull cars out, what he's learned, diving stuff, all kinds of stuff like that, and he taught me, you know, about, you know, SEO, search engine optimization, about YouTube, how it's a search engine, you know, keywords, all this stuff, all these little things, you know, to help you grow. And so I looked at Jared as a friend, a mentor. You know, I thought I was duped, and I thought he was a straight up guy. And I know that the word alleged is getting thrown around, and I know everybody has their opinion, everybody has their beliefs, and you're allowed to, and that's great. I believe that, you know, the whole innocent until proven guilty thing only goes so far when you pretty much have a written confession back and forth between the victim and the predator. I don't see that. Like, and then the fact that he's been quiet, you know, I haven't heard a peep out of this guy. His team, former team, came out today, and very emotional videos came out. They're trying their best to explain this, you know, what's going on and what they're doing. They're locked up in some crap contracts, which I think is useless as the paper they're probably written on, for the main fact that I'm sure there's no fine print in these. There's no way a contract can protect somebody from talking about criminal activity. I couldn't imagine what a contract would hold up in court, you know? So just like, but I understand why they're not talking, you know, like the whole under contract thing. You know, these are working class, these are real humans, you know, with real families, got to pay the bills. And if they did get sued because of this breach of contract, then, you know, it's just more money that they would have to spend on lawyers and stuff like that. So I get it. I get why they're talking about it. And obviously this live stream is going to be me rambling and just spinning off, because essentially I wanted to reach out to you guys, as everybody should in this community who has been part of searching for missing people, who have worked with Jared, who have really any knowledge in this, or have no knowledge of this, but just want to share their input on it. They should speak out. But let's see, let's go way back to, man, I spun so hard to control, I don't know where to go back to, but
some people have made comments already at the beginning of the live saying that there isn't proof.
You know, and here's the thing, the proof thing is where I'm like, the emails, that's all the proof I needed to be, you know, convinced that this is not fabricated. And on top of that, somebody also said, well, these emails could be fabricated. You know, somebody could have wrote these. Jared couldn't have, you know, he didn't write these, stuff like that. But Jared has already said that his official statement is the emails back and forth between him and his cousin. I got that text from him because I reached out to him and I was like, hey, I heard about what's going on. You know, I want you to know, because this is before I knew anything and I thought he was my friend. So I told you, I sent him a text. I was like, hey, I heard what's going on, dude. I got your back if you need anything. You know, that was me, my first reaction, because I thought maybe I had a friend getting railroaded. But that's me jumping the gun too fast before I knew what the hell was going on. And that was dumb on my part. But he did write back, very generic message saying, my official statement is what I wrote back and forth to my cousin. That's public on Reddit. So anybody could read these.
Want to know, when was it committed? How old was he? Why wasn't this brought up before?
When was he committed?
When did this happen? Like, how long ago? Almost 30 years ago.
The act that he did
with the cousin, there's others.
Yes, there's this man. Okay, the question, how long ago was this? A long time ago, about 30 years ago. The story is, from what I've been hearing, the victim, it was 9 and Jared was 17. There's
multiple events. So more than once.
More than one time attacking the cousin? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so that's what I heard on that. I also listened to lots of these, what do you call them? These live streams. And I listened a 2-hour live stream where Jared's sister was on there. And after listening to essentially her life story, I mean, it was heartbreaking, the what she had to endure her whole life
The
growing up.
manipulation.
I mean, it started as a child, and she claims that she was also abused by Jared. The problem with that one is, I think, man, I couldn't even explain that, and I don't want us to try to explain it and mess it up. But I implore you guys to go just watch some of these live streams where she was a guest, because she does not hold back. She is a survivor, and she wants everybody to know the story of her brother. So she tells it way better than I could.
I think I got a super chat. I think I got a super chat. Thank you, Stephanie. I love you, Reagan.
And she's been in a lot of these chat rooms. She might be in this chat room today. Her name's Jessica. It's like Jessica, but with a CH. And her story is heartbreaking. She drew a bad card in life, and she survived. And I congratulate her on that, because not a lot of people would have made it through what she did. And that's a completely side story, but it does revolve back to this huge, would you call it a scandal, of what's going on now with Jared? Because now there's alleged multiple victims. There's all, and it's nuts. This is the nuttiest thing. Could you imagine, like, you have like just a complete fabrication, but you have a best friend that's more than your best friend, because you guys have been through hard times, and like it's more like a brother thing, like my best friend, I know everything about him. People like, we take a bullet for each other, and then find out that 30 years ago your best friend that you would die for did something like this to a child. It is a feeling of just like of complete, you just ripped a chunk of your body off, and you're just like, what? And that's what everybody's feeling, not just me. So what you got?
And explain to the chat, you had to recently change your password to get in. I don't remember what you changed it to. I can't slow down the chat. People are like, slow it down. I can't, because we had a breach in our security, and everything got changed, and I don't have it saved in my computer. So,
I can't do it on my phone, but
if you can log in through here, but
I
do you remember your new
I
password?
do remember it. I don't know how I'd get it to you.
Well, don't spit on me. Sorry.
I'm also like, brush my teeth, but fast. So phone right now. So
Well, I can log into your.
What has happened to Jared's cousin, to Jared's sister, and to any other victims out there is unforgivable. There is no rehabilitation. There is no forgiving. There is no, he's grown as a person. It's been 30 years. Look at all the great things he's done. None of that matters when it comes down to what you did in the past that was this horrible. After listening to his sister, man, I'm convinced between the emails and the sister's live stream that she did, that this is bad for Jared. And
let me just point something out. He actually said something that is so true that I think a lot of us didn't even realize it. So Jared confirmed the emails were his. So there's no more alleged. He did it. Like, if those emails were real, like he's saying, then he did it. And, let me also point out that it's not easy for men to come on YouTube and show this kind of honesty and these kind of feelings. It really takes a special kind of man to do what this man is doing. I have so much respect for him. I don't even know him. I just found him tonight. I have so much respect for him, because this isn't easy. And he sounds so legit and so sincere that I just enjoy listening to him, because I like real people. And you can tell he is as real can get. And I'm really enjoying, like, I didn't hear this, like, this first half. I heard the second half of this. So this, I'm listening to you guys, with you for the first time, but I'm just really enjoying listening to him because he's just real. And I respect him for that. Like, he's just a real dude. And this can't be easy. You know what I mean? This has got to be hard. It's hard for a guy to connect with their feelings like this in the first place. But this guy's amazing. He really, truly is. I just wanted to throw that out there.
He's over. He's done. This everything is done. What he created, done. AWP, it's forever tarnished. He created that channel. It's his channel. I don't know the whole behind the scenes with him signing over CEO and all this stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of Reddit threads out there.
There's lots of stuff that I don't have facts on, so I can't really say for a fact that I know. I've heard that he signed it over to somebody else. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't think it really matters because the team that goes out, Josh, Carson, Doug, these other guys, Nick, I think, I don't know some of the new guys, but
I think I got a super chat. I think I got a super chat. I hope you guys hear the beat that goes on in my head when I say that, because I can hear it. I don't know if you guys can, though. Thank you, Margaret.
They're done. I know for a fact Josh quit. He put his video out today. Doug, there's not much he can say. He put out an emotional video today. But a lot of people are trying to decipher his video as like some kind of like always damage control. No, I looked at that video and I seen a grown man who has been kicked in the gut, who's heartbroken, who thought he was part of an amazing thing, and come to find out it's all been created by a monster. So I don't see Doug lying. I don't see his video as anything more than he just needed to say something before he loses his mind.
He lost his friend, his job, everything all in one.
He looked up to Jared. We all looked up to Jared. And we all just got slapped right in the mouth. It was like, it's still unbelievable. So
someone just said Britt quit also.
Britt didn't quit. Britt is back. Britt had himself some issues with his channels.
Can I just say, in his marriage, who do you think wears the pants in the family? I think the wife owns him. I
think they meant AWP.
Well, either way, he does. Yeah, Britt does really Britt.
Part of
no. Britt is depths of history. Britt's always been depths of history. Just like all of us have our own channels. We've never been on Jared's payroll. We've never been part of the team. We all came together as divers and helped search in Nashville. What was dude's name in Nashville? Bill Simmons. That was the main purpose for Nashville. We pulled out 17 cars. We had a lot of fun doing it. At the end of the trip, Bill was found, and Team Waters found Bill, and rest his soul. They did a great job. Dennis, he passed away recently, and it's very heartbreaking, but
someone wrote, I really hope AWP can continue. I don't think they understand what AWP really is.
AWP stands for Adventures with Purpose, and the words Adventures with Purpose will now be forever known as something that someone who did something horrible created. That's like I don't know. That's like some just I don't want to talk about other people, like other terrible people, but it's a spoiled name now. It's tarnished.
Yeah,
it's
and
forever
it's an entity that he alone owns. It's not Doug's. It's not.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like I don't know how big channels like that are, but in my experience, there is no board. They're like, I have a large channel. I'm not by no means a millionaire, but I pay my bills. But it's me and my wife. My wife is. She's the one. She's the board. If I die, she can do what she wants with the channel. But And besides the fact, when YouTube catches on to this as a company, they might scrap the channel. I mean, this is bad publicity. And they don't need it. You know, advertisers don't want to advertise on a channel that was created by a monster. So,
you know, I never even thought of that, but they're right. Why would you want to advertise on someone like this? They've cut channels for a lot less.
I don't see AWP in any way, that name word, surviving. The people, the good people who created, who have been filming and diving, they will move forward. And I do hope that they stick together, and this brings them closer, and they just keep doing their thing, and they completely rebrand, change the colors, you know, change the name, start fresh, use Doug's channel, rebrand it, do something. Start a new channel. There's so much support on this platform and other platforms out there. This community will come together and take care of these guys. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Jesus, Jacob just got an RV, you know, from this community helping him out. I have faith if they stay strong, they will be able to get through this. But the name, I feel, is done. It is.
Was he around our children?
He was not alone. And I have a daughter and a son, and they looked at him the way I did. Like, oh, cool. You know, YouTube.
They fought on who got to sit next to him at dinner.
Yeah, my kids wanted to sit next to him because he was a playful guy. I didn't see anything inappropriate. He wasn't touchy-feely. He didn't make my kids feel uncomfortable. That at that time, everything seemed normal. And but come to find out, it was just we were breaking bread with just that monster. So
there's been some speculation off and on in here that Doug knew.
That's another thing I want to touch base with all day. And, you know, last couple of days, this conspiracy has been circulating that the team knew about this. Doug knew, you know, they had to know. There's something in the contract, all this nonsense.
Adacor, he heard you. He heard you. He knew exactly what you just wrote in my chat.
I believe, I don't know for a fact, but I believe in my heart, these guys that work with Jared were good dudes. We're gentlemen. Josh just got married. Josh has a 16-month-old little girl. You know, he's a stand-up guy. Doug is a big old teddy bear. You know.
All right, let me just explain this. He worked with AWP, but he wasn't part of AWP. He's got his own gig called Exploring with Nug. So he has his own company, but it seems that AWP Jared was his mentor. And I know that AWP gave him a boat, and that he gets in later if it's on the same video. Yeah, it is. It's on the same video.
He, you know, he's said it. He's done things in his past, nothing this terrible, you know, but he's paid his dues and he's turned his life around, and he's a very positive guy. And I feel in my heart that if they would have caught wind of any of this, even a rumor, they would have walked. Like, this is something you don't even take a chance with. Like anything else, like 30 years ago, I accidentally killed a guy in a bar in a fight. I served him.
What I find funny about this is exactly the stuff I was saying last night.
10 years, you know, I could look past that, but go over to hurting a child. I was like, anybody hears this story, I don't see him like, oh, well, you know, you seem like a good guy. We'll look past it. Hell no. Anybody with a soul would walk in a heartbeat. You know, oh my God. To think that Doug had anything to do with this is completely ridiculous. You should just get this out of your head right now. That man is heartbroken. That man is lost right now, and he is trying to survive this, just like all the other guys. he needs support. He doesn't need to be attacked. All these guys need support, you know. The families, I mean, the sister, Jessica, she needs support. The cousins need support. They need support, and they need hugs, and they need warm arms, embraces around them, all that stuff. Let them know you're not alone. And there's only one person here that needs to be crucified, and it's not Doug, and it's not Josh or Carson or Nick or any of these other guys.
Or the women that this happened to.
Yeah, absolutely. That's another thing. Like the women are getting attacked. Like they're just looking for a payday. Oh, they didn't come forward because until Jared became famous. And I'm like, no. I was like, this is sadly, this is a common thing. This is not a new thing. There's victims everywhere that will die with this secret. So I what is that word called? I applaud the victims for coming forward.
We're being called scammers, by the way, and false information. That person will be gone in just a second.
There's going to be haters, and by all means, if you guys see haters in the comments, make your voice known. If you feel that I need the support, I don't know what I'm scamming. I'm just saying my part. Exploring with Nug does not stand for violence against children. Does not stand for, you know, SARs. Doesn't stand for any of that. Okay, and Jared has some very serious damning evidence against him, and I believe he is guilty, and I believe that I wash my hands with that man, and I stand with the victims, and I'm not scamming anybody. I'm not getting paid. I don't have anybody in my corner, you know, it's like, you should say this, you should say that. I don't have any of that shit. I'm the one that runs and makes videos on Exploring with Nug, and now Wrecked and Recovered with Adam, and we stand with the victims, and we stand with the team that just lost everything because of Jared's disgusting acts. That's my stance on this. I'm not scamming anyone. I'm not conning anyone. That's the dumbest damn thing I ever heard. What the hell am I conning?
I don't know. The chat was moving fast, so I was getting bits and pieces.
Jesus.
I think Britt's in here too.
Did you ever fix it, or you got to scroll back?
Oh, I can't fix it. You have to okay it on your phone.
Oh well.
Enter security lock. So
Well, she's doing her best. If you got questions, tag me like at Exploring with Nug, and then ask your question. That way, in the chat room, it brings up a big
or Cat Toy Lady.
Or Cat Toy Lady.
One that shows up for me.
Okay, at Cat Toy Lady or at Exploring with Nug. Ask your question. She'll do her best to catch it, and she'll ask it. Good or bad, ask me away. You know, I'm here. I'm not here to defend Jared in any way. I'm not here. I'm just here to say my piece. And
people want you to be joining partners with Chaos Cybers. It's being said several times.
I got you. I won't be joining officially with anybody because
besides Adam Brown.
Because I mean, even Adam Brown. Because I mean, officially, I teamed up with Adam Brown, new channel. You know, I'm not here to defend. What was that? Sorry, my phone started talking to me. I guess collateral damage from the fallout of Jared just being a complete psychopath, you know?
It's Down on Dan's in here, and he's saying that his understanding is Jared was 17 or 14, but he was driving. So
the word on the emails is Jared had a driver's license, and in the emails, the cousin says, you know, you think you were 16, you know, I don't know where 16 or 17 doing the math, but being 14 doesn't make it any better.
a 9-year-old.
I mean, you messed up kid if you're doing stuff like that to your cousin. But I digress. That's all stuff I don't know. All I know is what I read in these emails and from what I heard from his sister, and it's enough to convince me that this is something that happened, and there needs to be accountability. You know, these people, the victims need They need something. They need help. They need support.
So I guess the charges say it happened in 1992,
Mhm.
and according to his age, that does put him at 17.
Okay, the math is saying 17. So if it happened in 92, that would make him 17.
But he claimed he was 12 in the emails, which he wasn't, according to math. You're saying.
Yeah, that's doesn't make me feel any better. But even still,
People are asking to explain the Kelly Rodney controversy. What was the controversy?
oh man,
That's a different.
I don't know much about the Kylie Rodney case, like all the drama, the fallout from this. From what I hear, this is just me putting together what I heard is, she went missing. She was at a party and she disappeared. And they, it was a very big search. All of the news. This one got a lot of attention.
Yeah, even in Georgia here.
And Jared, they decided, from what I heard, they was contacted, asked to come help. They showed up. They searched a lake and found her, dove it, confirmed it was her. Now, from what I heard, they may have handled the aftermath wrong. Maybe they posted something on social media too fast. Maybe the family wasn't notified fast enough. There was lots of assuming about like what could have happened. So there was lots of things that I hear that were done in the aftermath on all parts that probably could have been handled differently. But I think there's a lot more to this Kylie Rodney case towards the fallout and the drama that I just don't know about. But what I do know is there is no conspiracy. There is no faking it. The girl went missing and Jared's team showed up, found her in the lake. And how it was handled might have been a huge shit show, and that's what caused all the drama. But there was no huge conspiracy. Jesus, I heard somebody say that maybe they dug in the tow truck guy, dumped Kylie's body there to find it.
Doug was in the middle of the country.
It's just people's imaginations are just running wild. And I'm like, it's not that. It's not that bad. It was handled in a way that people do not like. And I'm looking at that as, okay, they're going to learn from the fallout from the Kylie Rodney case, and they will learn from their mistakes going forward. That's what I think.
Okay. Please stop typing the same thing over and over and over. You will be removed if you keep doing it.
Just hide it. But what are they saying?
2-year age difference, over and over and over.
Okay, 2-year age difference,
but there's not.
Time them out. It's not a 2-year age difference.
You have your information wrong.
But if I got moderators in the chat room and people are being annoying, just give them a timeout, slow them down a bit. But that's my thoughts on the Kylie Rodney case. It probably could have been handled better, but there is no huge conspiracy behind it. She was a missing girl that was found by the team, and that was that.
Yeah, apparently that was even heard about in Germany from it being missing.
I believe it. I mean, it got a lot of media attention. The two teenagers that went to Japan. So, I mean, sometimes the news just runs away with it. But ultimately, like, I've been hearing lots of these live streams, and they start steering, like, I don't know, they're talking about the Kylie Rodney, they're talking about other cases, they're talking about the fallout with Sam,
Yeah, people are in the chat have said that Sam knew and that's why he left.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about what me and Sam have talked about because that's, friends and confidence and stuff. But I never heard that exact words. But what I do know is they did not see eye to eye on things, and there were lots more going on behind the scenes that Sam left for a good reason. But I don't believe it was that, because that's another thing. Sam's not going to sit by and take that. He's not just going to like walk away. Like, I see Sam walking away and going public with that. But that's just anybody that thinks that you can stand by and support somebody that did such an evil thing. That is the craziest thought I could think of. Nobody that I've ever met could look past hurting a kid. It's simple as that. And if there's somebody out there that could, I mean, you're just as bad as Jared. So that's my thoughts. Anything else crazy going on?
Well, so one person, part of their quote is, good people do shitty things, excuse my language, and bad people do good things. The world isn't black and white.
I think I got a new member. New member. New member. I think I got a new member. New member. New member.
At the end of the day, you still ruined a child's innocence.
Yes.
So there's no, I don't care how good you did after the fact, you still need to answer for what you did. You know?
Yeah, you shouldn't be allowed to be a hero, you know, in such a position of power and have done such a horrible thing. Like, there's just, it's like I don't know. I guess it's written. I was gonna say it's like an unwritten thing where, you know, you just.
That was another thing Doug said on his video that had people in an uproar. You know, he goes by the code, and you know, I think he comes from a part of the world where you can do a lot of things, but there's one thing you don't do, and you know, the code, the unbreakable code, is you don't hurt children. You know, I think that is exactly what I think he was talking about. So everybody's saying like, oh, snitches get stitches. You know, Doug ain't no snitch. That's what he meant. That's not what he meant. That means you don't break the code of you don't hurt children. That's what he was talking about.
Will you be you and Adam, will you guys be continuing the AWP mission? Well, you have your own mission. We have our own mission as well as everybody else, and it's not the AWP mission. It is the mission of helping families find their loved ones. Yes, AWP. They were the biggest. They were the ones that cornered this movement, and that's a good thing. But it was, you know, it was started by somebody who has a horrible past. So now the whole damn movement has a black shadow, you know, like a cloud over it. So what we're gonna do is keep doing us. Keep helping people, keep taking cars out of the rivers, making videos, making you guys laugh, move forward from this, and help who we can heal and survive this mess that Jared's created.
Yeah. And just.
So I'll drop the link for the video. But I keep getting messages. Hold on. Here's the link for the video if you want to watch the whole thing. But I thought it was a fantastic interview. It was really good. So people keep messaging me, just show what you've done on the website so far. So I'm going to show you guys the difference between old and new. Hold on. All right. So this is the current website. This is the current one. That's what's up there now. Okay. Now the new one, hold on. I'll show you the new one I'm working on. Now, pictures might change, like front pictures might change, just so you know. But this is what the new one's looking like. And again, pictures are going to change. These I'm working on. These are going to turn into these. That's what the new one looks like. So that's why I'm saying it's totally different than the other one. And then the other difference is like, the other difference is like when you click on that, you're going to get choice 5 ounce, 14. Well, that's a bad one to use. Let me try a different one. All right. So, all right, like rock candy. All right. It'll give you the explanation down here. And then, oh, actually up here. If you want the wax melt, because everyone's telling me they can't find wax melts, all you'll have to do is click on wax melt. You're still going to have to click on these even if you want wax melt. But any scent that you want in a wax melt, you'll have a link that you just click on wax melt. And the description I'm going to fix because I just don't like the way it is right now, but I may not have a choice. So all these looking candles are going to be gone. Everything's being switched to look like this, and everything will be like lined up and stuff. But so yeah, that's the new website. This is what I've been working on. Oh, Clove, you have no idea how much work it is. So yeah, this is why it's taken me forever. Not forever, but you know, I have to create all these. People think building a website is easy. It's not. It's hard. That one I got to fix. And these are the new intention candles. Some of them I finished, some of them I didn't. This is what I was working on. So that's the website that I've been working on. And you could see it's like a step up from the other one. So yeah. But this is why I'm saying I've been working my ass off. Now you know why. So that's a new website. Yeah, Josh did a video. I haven't seen the other ones, but Josh did a video. Thank you, Club. Yeah, I've been working my ass off on it. I should be finished by Friday. I don't have a French baguette. That I don't have. I can look to see if I can get it. I mean, I found mac and cheese, which I didn't think I was ever going to find. But also gifts, Christmas gifts are going to be on there. There's a lot of stuff. So I'm excited about it. I am. Always moving forward and growing. Hell yeah. Oh, did you, Margaret? You're killing me, Margaret. I was telling people not to order till Friday, but it's all right. But yeah, every single thing has to be created. Pictures, like, then you have to, you know, make the pictures nice. It's just so much. Make sure everything lines up. Bath and Body Works. Ew. Yucky. So also some of the names, if the name looks weird to you, just look in the comment section. I mean, in the description, and you'll have the full name, because I haven't figured out how to line everything up perfectly if I use the full name. So that's why I shorten names and stuff. So yeah. But there's still a lot more to go. Thank you, Sweet West. But yeah, people think I'm trolling. I'm doing all. I don't have time to do all that. I can do a fast look. Why? Gamer guy, why? Let me see if I can find it. Wouldn't it just be like bread? Let's see. I could find artisan bread. It says a true aroma of freshly baked artisan bread. None of the other manufacturers that sell it is anyone I've ever done business with. But artisan bread there is. So I was like, yeah, I could do artisan bread. That's a company I use. But none of the other suppliers I've ever used. Oh, is she really Capone? Yeah, some of these suppliers are nuts with what they want to charge for some of these prices. They want like $9 for an ounce. That's fucking crazy. Thanks, Kaz. Exactly. It wouldn't be a Laura live stream if there weren't haters and someone streaming you for no reason. I agree. Yeah, the best I can do is artisan. Well, here's one. Let me see this. Yeah, there's one I could do. Their prices are reasonable. I could do a French baguette type. It's got 5 stars. I've never used this manufacturer before, but their pricing is right. It's got 7 reviews. Let's see. Hold on, let me show. Fantastic scent with strong scent. Smells much like a French baguette. These are all from 2020, though. Let's be honest, most bread smell like feet. This one smells like bread. I don't see any comments past 2020, though. Is it amazing? Their pricing is right, though. $3.50 for an ounce. That's a little low, but it's not too bad. An ounce only makes 2 candles. Sometimes 1, depending on what size. Yeah, I guess they said some of them smells like feet. Let's see what notes are in it. Doesn't say what notes. It doesn't give you the notes in it. Yeah, I mean, I could put it on the website. The feet one? Not the feet one. Yeah, I'll order it on. I'll put it on the website. I'll try it also from the manufacturer I use. Like the feet fragrance. That's true. Uninvited visitors like the feet fragrance. That'll work. So, yeah, it's a candle oil. I do ship to Canada. It's a little pricey, though. And I don't set prices for shipping, but Canada is a little pricey. All overseas is pricey. And by the way, while I think of it, Christmas orders have to give me like 2 weeks notice. So if you are putting in a specific Christmas order, I need it in no later than December 10th. unless it's like one candle. If it's one candle or a gift set, I can have that out. But I'm like candle orders for Christmas. If you definitely want to have it by Christmas, I need it no later than the 10th. I did pop on. I'm actually getting off in a minute. Because I got to get back to this website. And one of my kids brought home Rockstar drinks, so I had one of those. I'll let you know, Kaz, at Christmas time. Because I'm sending all the mods a candle, and I'm sending them overseas. Yeah, Canada is pricey. I think I have 2 mods in Australia. Oh, next month, Margaret, of the Christmas orders. If you're ordering multiple candles, if you definitively want it by Christmas, any special orders I need by the 10th or the 15th. Because, you got to remember it's 7, 8 days to cure. So I make them when they're ordered, but then it takes time to cure. It should be 2 weeks, but I only do a week and then I mail them out. Sometimes a little longer. $2.05 a liter. We go by gallon. Hey, Christina. So, and also we have the gift sets. I have gift sets that I'm doing. They're 3 ounce, 2.5 ounce candles. 3 come in a box. I heard you Canadians are pricey, crazy pricey. I do remember Jolt. I don't really drink these kind of drinks, but I had to. The one I had said slow rising dough, crispy crust, and fresh cut. That's what this one says, Stephanie. 4 liters is a gallon, so over $8. Damn. Oh, the gift sets are really nice. They really are. And you get to pick 3 different scents. And they're in a really thick box. So, all right, I'm going to get off, though, and get back to this website. Because now that I showed you guys, now I really got to finish it. It's really the products that have taken me forever. Forever and a day, believe me. Because also, you have to remember, once I do like a product, then I have to put it on cell phone mode. And I have to make sure it works on there. And a lot of times it doesn't. So I got to go in there, redo coding on it, and find out why the coding isn't working on the mobile version, and then switch it back to the desktop version, and then full screen version. It's a fucking nightmare. But we're getting there. We're doing the best we can. So I'll probably be up till about 4 a.m. watching my Quantum Leap and doing the website. Yeah, we have a website. It's energycandles.com, ENERGIE candles.com. And I am also redoing the website. It should be done by Friday. I love you too, Kim. Sweet West, honestly, I've never had a problem with someone with allergies because I use an organic wax, and it's an organic hemp coconut wax that is actually FDA approved. There's a lot of candle websites that use my wax that charge in excess of $100 a candle. So I've literally sold over 2,000 candles or 2,000 orders. So probably about 5,000 candles. And I have never, ever had someone complain about allergies. No joke. I literally use the best stuff around, and I'm not joking. And I'm not saying that to promote myself. It's no holds barred. I use phenomenal products. So I've never had a problem. A lot of people with allergies say that they've had no problems with it. So, we do have light scents. I do have light scents, and I have, stronger scents, but There are some, see, there you go, Sweet West. You don't have to. You're going to get the same product for quarter of the price. And I know I could charge that kind of money, but I don't. That was one of the whole reasons I started my candle company is like, you're supposed to charge for any retail like 3 times what you pay. I don't do that. Why? Because, part of the reason I started it was to have a company that you can get top-notch products without going over the bank and without breaking your bank to get it. That was the whole premise behind my company to begin with. So that's why I started it. So yeah, I could charge, $80 a candle, but I choose not to. Why? Because people are on a budget. So I've made it where you can charge, where I'm not charging 3 times profit, but people are getting a top-notch product at a quarter of the price. And I'm hoping that it takes off because I'd rather have quality than quantity. So there you go. I'd rather be able to put a candle in everyone's home and not have them spend $150 for a candle. You know what I mean? So that's just me, though. Hopefully my business model works. I have faith in it. I have lots of faith in it. Just got to get the word out and get a candle everywhere. So yeah, I will order that scent. Just when I need another scent. But no, I will order that scent and then I'll add it on the website. So, but I'm going to get off now so I can get back to this website. And good vibes. I don't know what you guys were talking about before, but yeah, don't feel like you can't buy memberships. I don't know what that was all about before, but I heard something. I was reading something, but yeah. Yeah, some haters can get it, but I don't care about that. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for the super chat. I think I got a super chat. So I want to thank you guys for that. I want to welcome new members, Patreons, Cash Apps, everything in between. Best way to support me is purchase a candle, but try not to do it until Friday because I really want to get this website done. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And Phoenix has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I will be on camera. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.